This is new. This is a beast, man. My gosh. I'm not gonna tighten it. I'm overwhelmed. I'm gonna be so honest. I'm overwhelmed, and this is where I would like to stop. So, user improvement, perhaps. User experience team. Let's sort this out. Thanks. Love the work you do. Really unique, really secure. But that took forever, and I still don't have it on. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, this is the Apple Watch Ultra 3 team. This is the Apple Watch original, the first one that came out. This is the third one. This is what they look like. This is the space black. This is the natural titanium. So the only two colors that you can get for any of the Ultras at the moment. Would love to see more, but this is what we have at the moment. Now let's talk about the differences. We have the same 49 millimeters, same always on display, same 3000 nits of brightness, same monitoring, same sensors, same sleep tracking. This one has the S10 chip, but on the Apple Watch Ultra 2, you have the S9 chip. This is 5G compatible. The Ultra 2 is not. This has up to 42 hours of battery life compared to the Apple Watch Ultra 2 and original, which has 36 hours, but they both have up to 72 hours on low power mode. So bear that in mind. You have emergency SOS via satellite. That's really good, and that's really new. You did not have that on the Ultra 2. So let's say similar to when it came, I think it was the iPhone 14s that it came out, where you're out and about, you have no signal whatsoever, but you're in an emergency situation or you need to contact somebody. You can use your Apple Watch to connect to the satellite and get you in touch with either emergency services or whoever you need to. You have a tough sapphire crystal display on this. You have an Ultra, of course you're going to want it to be tougher. But other than that, team, that's it. It's really a spec bump year, and it has been a spec bump year for a long time now. I say this in every video. Apple don't need to do much with their Apple Watches because they're already the #1 in the smartwatch world. But the biggest things for this year is the satellite connectivity and the hypertension notifications. So with the hypertension notifications, if your blood pressure is looking a bit cheeky, if it's looking a bit high, you will get a notification saying, hey, can you get this checked out professionally, either with a machine, with your GP or whatever, what have you. But this is really good for those that have high blood pressure. But the hypertension notifications are also on your Apple Watch Ultra 2, also on your Apple Watch Series 9, 10 and 11. So it's not unique to the Apple Watch, but the satellite connectivity, the 5G, and apparently the slightly smaller bezels are unique to the Apple Watch Ultra 3. Now, I have unboxed the rest of the Series 11 lineup already, so if you haven't watched those videos, you know what to do. So I'm just gonna put them all on so that you can see the different colors, the different materials. These are expensive wrists, team, because the straps alone are more than half of one of the Apple Watches anyway. But anyway, this is what the different Apple Watches are looking like. So we have the 42mm rose gold, 49mm space black, 46mm jet black, 49mm natural titanium, 42mm natural titanium, but polished. This is what things are looking like, team. It's a lot going on, I know. Tell me which Apple Watch you're getting. You have this wrist strap that is £3 million. The fingerprints are starting to annoy me, I'm not gonna lie. And this strap just didn't make any sense to me anyway. It looks nice. I think it's an alternative to like the Milanese loop, but it looks so good with the space black titanium. But with the darker materials, you're gonna see scratches a lot easier than the lighter colors. It just is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Gosh, I almost feel overstimulated. There's so many Apple Watches to compare here. I hope this is like a good indicator of what you could have if you wanted it. Do you know what I mean? Now that I see them all together, I think this is my favorite, you know? I think this natural polished titanium is my favorite. I just wish it could be this thin and I can get the same battery life and the same screen, but with the ultras. I wonder how it scratches over time. So many things. I feel like this is just my thoughts just in a video. Nothing factual about it. I think this is a spec bump here. I don't think if you have an Apple Watch within the last couple of years, you need to upgrade unless it's for the battery life. The Apple Watch Ultras have always had the better battery life. That's why I got the Ultra original. But the fact that you can get up to 42 hours on a single charge on the Apple Watch Ultra 3s is really good. Does it warrant a £800 and depending on what strap you get, £900, £1,000 upgrade for a watch? I don't know. I feel like you can keep your watches for a lot longer because each year feels like a spec bump. Do you know what I mean? This is all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. I hope it wasn't me just speaking at you and you're just looking at me like, what? Don't forget to follow me on my social medias. I'm remembering to say that now. Are you proud of me? Don't forget to like, subscribe, like. Bye.